Oh, my arm's so glossy.
Yeah, you're glossy. I don't even know anybody doing. Come on, we're just hanging out in the house because it's so damn hot outside. Anyone? Anyone? There's one person. See? It says one person. It says the one person. One person. And nobody's saying anything. They don't like me. Oh, 7. Wow. If you're just joining, what's up, Leonard? You see how it's all fuzzy and stuff? That's because we're in the house on the big computer, and I kind of got home early, which is rare, and I overdid it and outside. And now I'm like, I feel like shit. Literally feel like crap. So, a couple things. Can't see you. You're all Back to the Future over there. But one thing I don't know if this camera is worth a shit. So am I right way, as in you can read my hat, it's in, IOG, or is it backwards? That's what I need to know before. What's up, Gunther? And are we backwards or are we the right way? Oh, went the wrong way. It's regular. It's regular. You hear that? I had to mess with that.
Does it help that I'm glossy?
Huh? Yeah, we get like.
Or here's a better thing.
You're gonna lean back and disappear.
Barely.
No, actually, you open it up so they can see the table. That's wild. We've never tried it in here. This is a camera that camera that my middle child, he had, and he gave me, and this is the microphone I used to, right there. That's our mic. It's the microphone we use for, for like whenever I'm doing videos and stuff. We did get new microphones though for our cameras. Did you? I hope so. It's just a traveling video. There wasn't really much. I mean, we had a good time.
Besides that one.
That thunderstorm was wild. I wish I'd have filmed more of that. Austin got a lot more of that on his channel. I'm not sure if it's on the loop core. No, is it on the? I can't remember. But you're using FM. What do you mean? Like FM radio? Are you saying my camera junk, Leonard? Because I can fix that. We're just doing it from in the house. So this camera's like a cheap phone or something like that. I think it's nothing special, but it works. Except for the dig on Mopars. I figured that was a good place to open with that. Oh man, I say it a million times. We're about saving them all. It's not, save all the cars, but I have just a particular disdain for anything Mopar. I think they're overpriced.
Disappear, you say? I disappear.
Yeah, I know. We disappear a lot. I mean, I just don't want to show the whole damn house and kitchen. What we'll probably do is get a green screen. Just get something to put behind us, and that'll take care of it. But I mean, there's nothing to see behind us but a kitchen, and I'm sure Mama doesn't want her kitchen all over the internet. Probably not at all. Little privacy.
My knees are so glossy.
Yeah, I mean, you're bright. There's a light right above us, so.
And it's probably reflecting off the muscle in there.
Yeah, it's so freaking hot out, and then I've been working every day since Good Guys, since that video. I haven't had a day off. My first day off will be Saturday, and then I got to catch up on this yard with all the rain we had. The water grass went from that tall to about that tall in a day. I mean, it was horrible. What's up, living the dream?
Yeah, we lost power for a couple hours.
You what?
Remember how we lost power for a couple hours?
Yeah, we lost power and everything here. I busted a rim in my semi. Freaking tire went flat. I barely made it home. Just one thing after another. It's like, God dang, I don't mind working. I'm a workaholic, but I kind of like to do things around here. Trying to get the parts together for Zeppy's 400. And I couldn't believe it when I finally got everything together that I need, and I put it all in a cart and I was getting ready to order it. I wasn't paying attention to prices. Jesus, criminy. It's twice, 3 times what I paid for the kit that's in the ambulance. Same engine. I mean, a little different motor, but basically the same. And wow. What's that, Gordon? How it was to meet. Oh, Austin? I've known Austin for a long time. Matter of fact, I was talking to Austin before YouTube, before we even started on YouTube, because he did a video on Big Block, a big block off, basically, of all these different big blocks. Oh, dang, Gunther, I appreciate that. He did a thing, and one of them was the 455 Olds, plus Katrina's big block Mopar build for her Charger. And I just kind of struck up a conversation with him, and we've been friends ever since. It was pretty cool of him, where you see in the background that car sitting in the Jegs booth after everything that I said in the previous video on that car when I was cussing out Jegs. But and I actually talked to the guys from Jegs about it. I said, yeah, my last video on this car, I was cussing up a storm about Jegs. And I explained to him, I said, the one thing that's different here is we talk in the moment, I talk in the moment, and if that's how I feel at that time, it's coming out. I'm not going to hold anything back just because I'm afraid of we're going to lose a little help from Jegs or whatever it might be. I had just an awesome time talking to them. They were great to me. Obviously, look at the car. Everybody else got rained on, and our piece of crap was sitting underneath the metal tin roof. And it's, I just told him it's the honest thing. But on the other side of it, all the engine components, everything that's on that car, wheels, the scat seats that I took out of Bonnie, they were ordered from Jegs. Just like the Jeg seats that are in Bonnie, and all the engine compartments and engine components in that 455 you see there, it's all Jegs. Got everything through Jegs. Probably going to order some roller rockers for it before we go to duct tape drags. Even though I don't know if I should even mess with the thing. But I'd like to update the top end of it a little bit. If we're going to be running some high RPMs, we need to Because Oldsmobiles top ends they're not great. Pop metal rocker bridges, light. I mean, they're okay. They've lasted for years, but you just never know. Love Zeppy's response after your Mopar comment. He was smiling and laughing about it too.
See, but we live in a town that's all Mopars, so.
Yeah. How's it sound? I don't know how well this thing does, for like podcasts or whatever.
Oh, Aiden used it a lot.
Yeah, Aiden, I just ended up buying this one myself. Miles Bill this one was made in Ohio, pretty sure.
And then it went to.
I think I don't remember. I have to look the VIN back up, but.
And then it went to Virginia.
Huh?
Did it go to Virginia right after?
No, that's the Mustang. Okay, good. It sounds good. I just want to make sure. I've never used this. This is my good computer, but it's obviously a shit camera. We're gonna have to fix that problem.
So that green license plate that said Virginia on it and something Mustang then? That was it?
Vermont.
Oh.
I used when I found this car, it didn't have a title. It was on a We Crash or something like that. It was on a derby site on Facebook. A friend of mine found it, and it didn't have a title. These people couldn't find the title. It had been sitting for 20 plus years or whatever. I ended up using the Vermont loophole, which you can't use anymore, but trying to find out there's plenty of loopholes right here in Illinois that I can use that are completely legal. So I'm going to start just using those. Most of my cars I keep for enough years to get past all the stuff before they'll give you a title. So either that or I got people I know that can get a title, but if it costs me $50, I'd rather do that than $600. By the time you're done, it's expensive, and you gotta watch that shit where people swap bins and all that, because there's more than just that bin tag and anymore. These police departments are getting pretty keen on it. People used to do that with their Jeeps, and then most of the cops are Jeep guys, so they know where the other partial VINs are on the frames and all that stuff. So what's the oldest car we have?
Bonnie.
That would be Bonnie. Bonnie's a 67.
Second is Artemis.
And Artemis is a 68. And then Gutless. Right?
72.
Yeah, Gutless is 72.
And then it's just all 76s. Wait, no.
Lebu is a 73 Chevelle.
I named it.
And then the 74 Javelin, 76 Malibu, 76 Omega,
76 C10.
76 C10.
76 Ranchero.
Yeah, we got a lot of 76s, man. Hey, whatever they work. And then we get into 79 is the J10. And then we go into the 80s. We got two 80 CJ7s, the 82 Bronco, and an 89 Wrangler.
And then it goes to your truck.
2003, and then a 2015.
And then your truck.
58 Chrysler Saratoga, 66 Corvette, and a 66 Charger. You know what? I remember the first time I seen a 66 Charger, and I couldn't believe how much I liked it. If that makes sense, it was a great car. That one and the Marlin. A lot of people always forget about the AMC Marlin. That big. There's so much room in the back seat of those cars for a fastback. I mean, especially the Marlin, the AMC, you could put a whole family back there. But my dad hated AMCs. Oh my God, he hated them. John, he talks about AMC like I talk about Dodge. Except Jeeps. He liked Jeeps. Yeah. Marlin, the Gen 1 Charger. He wants a 69, but he's going to have to win a freaking lottery or become an astronaut or something, because I ain't buying one of them. I would buy a shell. You know, even if it's missing a lot of it, as long as the shell of the body is there, even if it's rusty, I would get it, because, you know, they make things for the front end and the rear end and all that stuff. As long as I've got a base, it can be completely empty. I don't care.
They can buy a cheap chassis for it.
Yeah. That and probably like a, 77, 78 Trans Am. Color don't matter.
I wouldn't care.
They don't matter. Those are basically the two cars that we like to get. You're hearing me? I want a Mopar, but it's not really for me. It's for him. So.
And the one Trans Am I found, if it was in better condition.
Yeah, we find them, but they're either way out of our price range, or you know what we can afford, or they're
import or something.
They're just gone. No, Gunther. Actually, no. I wouldn't allow it to go near any Mopars, because I know it wouldn't make it there. I could rebuild it completely, and it still wouldn't make it there. I just, you know. Oh, now, see, I think we made him mad. He's mad. Oh, shit. What we got? Damn, we lost everybody. See, nobody wants to talk about Mopars. Nobody cares. I lost all the viewers, all because you started talking about Mopars. Yeah. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging. Bored. It's too hot to do anything outside. I tried. I mowed a little bit of lawn and sprayed for bugs, and now I'm pissed again. Yeah. You ain't got nothing to be mad about. Hornet Rag, 66 Buick Skylark, 63 Ford Falcon. I would have one of them. What's up, blah blah? I would own one of them only because I'm dying. He's got his cars that he wants. I got a car that I want. I want a gasser. I want a gasser that I can go just absolutely destroy on a racetrack and then drive it home. I want it to be street legal where I can. You're in mid-Missouri, yeah, because Gunther is going to meet us at Joplin. Gordon, how's your tick situation in Missouri? That's what I want to know. You want to talk about something, but I can't. I have never had. I've had fleas in this yard. It was like bad in this yard when I first got here, and I got rid of them all. Like, I sprayed the yard, I kept the dogs, gave them the cats, gave them chewables, and pretty soon we do not have a flea one in our yard, not in the house, not in the animals, not, and I didn't even have to give the animals, a chewable or thing on the neck for a couple of years. And this year I've had them on me. Amber's had them on her. He's had them on him. The dogs have had them. I found one in my truck from putting Dixie Lee in the truck, and holy shit, I can believe it. So I just went out and I put a freaking 20-pound bag of stuff and spread it out, and then I use Home Defense, and I haven't had to use Home Defense in 6 years. And I went out there and did that and mowed a little bit, and holy crap, man. I came inside and I just felt like dog shit. And I took a shower because it's 115 degrees. And but it's got to be done. I can't sit there and let it happen. But I overdid it a little bit. Yeah, ticks are horrible. 67 through 69 Torino. I like them. Matter of fact, saw one today. Where was I at? I was in. Where did I see that at? Where was I today? Oh, it was in St. Louis. Really, really nice one. Really, really nice one.
I want a 70 Torino GT, but
70?
Those are like
a 70 GT?
Yeah.
I got a bug zapper out there. Cleaned it off tonight. It's damn skeeters, because the neighbor's got a pond. I'm sure you've seen it in the videos. I think they finally sprayed it though, or put something in it to kill all the damn skeeter larvae.
How was the Mustang video? How was the Mustang video?
What Mustang video? Ours?
Yeah.
How is it? YouTube killed it.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because YouTube don't like me. No, I'm gonna blame it on you. They don't like you.
Hey, we did something good for once.
Yeah, I just don't need any more crap around here. Rust on both quarter pound, top wheel opening, ball front fender replaced. No, Gunther, they didn't take it down, but that thing took off. You make videos, so you know what I'm talking about. When you look on your thing, it says 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, on down. That thing shot out of a cannon. Boom, 1 of 10, had 900 views in a small potatoes compared to Dalton or any of them guys, but it don't matter. You put it out and it just absolutely killed, and then just like that, they squashed that son of a bitch, and the click stuff and all that went to shit, and I got, and people still aren't getting notifications. I've just kind of had it. That's why we're just kind of in the thing. We're going back to the reason we started the channel anyway. We're just going to do things together, and it'll mostly be car stuff, but I'm not going to sit there and fret about it no more and stress over it. We'll just keep building. We got over 9,000. Back before the boom of the pandemic, before the boom of it, 9,000 in 5 years. That's pretty good. So we're not doing too bad. You got to kind of look at it that way too. But plus, I need to work more because we don't make no money at this. I pay for all this shit with money from the truck. Yeah, you said it. I didn't. Got to be careful,
So during Power Tour, I got this Cutlass model.
You what?
I'm talking about the Cutlass model I got.
Cutlass model?
Yeah. And I kind of went overkill on the engine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, he's killing it on the model stuff, and he's trying to make our cars out of a few different cars. I hear that all the time, blah, blah. I hear that all the time. I even hear it from bigger YouTube, like big YouTubers, bigger than Dalton. And told me the same thing. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and fret over it. More to life than subscribers. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, well, you're killing it. You're too close. But yeah, he's can't show it because of this damn. What the hell? But he's got the blower and everything on it, and he colored the motor. Or not the blower. The what the hell is that? We got it in tunnel ram, and he colored the motor, and it's an actual 455. Then he stole parts and pieces from other models to make the tunnel ram.
The tunnel ram's off of Mopar.
The tunnel ram's off a Mopar model. There. You happy, Gunther? But and he bought paint today at Walmart that kind of matches Gutless, and he's making it pretty neat.
I still got to cut out the hood somehow.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
We actually, while we were at Good Guys, we talked to the people who make all the models now. They were there. The Trans Am that he made that he put together in the car, that Snap model, yeah, they gave that to him. And he got apparently Warner Brothers has put the kibosh on anybody reproducing or any kind of General Lee or anything.
Again.
Damn, another 5. You're crazy.
That's why.
Appreciate that. Is that the same one? Yeah. We'll be grabbing them things. Go ahead and give that the Z-Star. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to actually do this right. Where I can probably won't be able to use the StreamYard setup. But I kind of was playing around with the YouTube thing to where it is very nice of him doing that. We appreciate that a lot. Even though, and I, if you guys remember and you saw my video at the end, I say, I don't want you to hang around if you feel like you're not getting what you want, because we had to slow down. It just had to happen. I can't keep up with everybody else. Not when you own a truck, that's for damn sure. But anyway, what was I talking about?
This is also very detailed.
It is really detailed.
Kind of hard.
Yeah. Does the rear end leak?
I don't know.
Gutless, we got to fix the rear end before we go to duct tape drag.
These right here were the hardest part.
See? Oh, you can see her back. She just went by. We're going to have to get a green screen. And she won't allow this.
This is the hardest part. I had to use tweezers to get it in because I put the rear end first.
Yeah. Yes, it does, Leonard. You don't really get in the way. Life just happens.
What?
No, we're in trouble. Do I need to mute this? The ghost wife. Yeah. She's comes and goes just enough to argue and throw claws. Well, there's Caleb. Really? We are messing with Wicked Pony tonight. Well, awesome. What are you guys doing to it? If you don't know, this guy right here, they're the ones that came and grabbed the Mustang for their dad. Pretty cool story.
What?
Did it? I'm damn. Now I've done it. I've made the father-in-law cry. We put on some OG taillights. Cool. That is something I always wanted to do to that car because I hated those LEDs. Those are those cheap LEDs. Parts list for some 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, that stuff's. I mean, I really wanted to put that thing back to original, but around here, they just ain't any. And I try to get, you know, people on certain marketplace sites or, you know, Facebook sites to help me out with it. And they'd find one and they wanted like more than, I was like, holy crap. You know, I could find a damn SVO or something and rip all the guts out of it and stick it in there. But that car never got the full build that it deserved because Skyler needed a car and he loved that car. And he's like, I'll just drive it. And I said, okay, you can just drive it. And he drove it. So
I don't know if he showed this in the video, but this is the one.
yeah, we saw one. There was one at Good Guys. If we can get it to go, it ain't gonna go. Come on. There we go. Can't really see it very well, but there was one at Good Guys in Columbus, and he didn't know anything about the Facebook page stuff, and that car had an interesting story too.
And sunroof.
Parts of the wiring harness that we put in that aren't hooked to anything. We're having a blast, so and it's fun to learn and search about it. I'll bet. You know, it's like they're not overly complicated, but at the same time, if you don't find things where, you know, who knows on a schematic, if you could find a schematic, you might. Best thing you can do is find somebody that has one and just look at it, you know, just a turbo car, an SVO or something, they'd all be about the same. One of the main things you could do to that car is put a intercooler in it. Whew. You'll gain another 50 horsepower out of the intercooler. There's some guys that have done that, but I mean, if you're just trying to get her to original, I wish I had all the stuff for it. I just don't.
Here.
And then, you know, that kid, he had ripped out the dash where the stereo was. Oh. But, and he didn't do a very good job either.
Dixie Beach right here.
That's a good question, Caleb. Are you guys recording all of it? You should. Even if you're not going to put it on a platform or social media, you should, because that'll be something pretty cool for your grandkids, because you'll probably have this car a long time. Chilton Manual has a good 2-3 wiring drive. No kidding. Always can look at other examples at car shows. Chinese blueprints, as they say. Yeah. We haven't put anything, but we are good. That's all that matters. You don't have to put it on anything. Just make sure you document it. Nowadays, you can do that stuff. You do it with your phone. Hey, Scott, how are you? Even if you do it on a simple Instagram thing, hey, this is what we're doing. You know, call it some kind of name and do a quick backstory of it and start posting stuff. We've had to take a break though. We're hopefully, I would love to see that car, Caleb, come on like Power Tour or something like that. If it goes down, you know, if we happen to go down and we're in North Carolina, we went out of our way to go to Hell, Michigan today. Or this year, so it was what, hour out of our way? We'll go out of our way to see the car, definitely. Headed north. What do you want to come up here for? Heat and humidity ain't enough for you in Tennessee?
Corn sweat. armadillos too.
Yeah, evidently we got a invasion of armadillos in Illinois, and we're supposed to report it. Like, I'm no snitch. They make good hats. Get rid of them alien beams. You see that? The ghost wife again. Did you see that?
Make good hats, make good suppos.
Southern hospitality. Oh, as long as that don't mean anything clear liquor out of a bottle or a jar, because I don't think I can handle that stuff no more. I'm just saying. No, that'd be cool. I'd love to come see the car once you got it going back to its original stuff. Yeah, I didn't talk about it in the video. I was like, why is this big cross? And we got that exact same cross in Effingham, except it's taller. Yeah, white lightning. I happen to have allegedly a bunch right over here. And it's kept very well, sealed jars. Happened to pick it up in Eastern Tennessee on Power Tour. And the guy that's talking above you there, Halfwit Labs, that's my friend Scott. Yeah, Scott, I still have a lot of that left after that little, 20 minutes we spent together?
$300.
He knows out of the friggin' mouths of babes. So, burning water back there. Past the one and a half. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that they got the Uranus Fudge Factory next to a cross. Hey, whatever, man. Yeah, Caleb, take care. Say hi to your dad for me. And your wonderful wife. You guys take care. Love to see some progress. That thing is noisy. The ghost wife is boiling water.
Sounds like a Mopar wide open.
It does. It sounds like a Mopar when you shut it off. Most diesel engines ever made. Good boat. They're good motors. I'm not going to meet y'all in Joplin for Poverty Tour. Yeah, we're going to be there. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to put some air conditioning in this car. I don't know. After last year, something to sit in and get some air conditioning would be great. But we moved it this year. They moved it to October, so hopefully it's a little cooler. Maybe. I don't know. Swamp coolers, they don't last. It was so hot last year. It was about like it is right now here, except there was no humidity and no cloud cover. We've got cloud cover, so it ain't like the sun's just beating down on you.
Oh, there's the ghost wife.
Yep, ghost wife again. Oh, she tripped over my boot. I'm out of here. See you later. She tripped over my boots. God, I'm dwindling. Oh, you see that? She popped in. Hey, just not do the green screen. Just let her just keep coming back and forth. One of these times she's gonna come up and hit me in the head. I can feel it.
And of course
Yeah, Scott, it is. It's horrid, man. My semi barely keeps up. You should rent a puppy, but make sure if you're gonna stay at the track, you get your shit now because it's gonna fill up, man. Especially since they moved it into October. You're gonna get me friggin' there went any chance of making money on this video. No, it's fine. I don't care. I don't even know if that showed up in the microphone. See, she's all glum and hides, but she's an asshole in the background, is what she is.
You're not.
You are.
And God made them to wake people up. That's what they.
The funny thing is, it didn't even scare me because I'm so deaf. I didn't really hear it until it was already going.
She was. And yes, I am holding a super.
I can feel it if we turn the air conditioning down in this house 1 degree. It would be swampy in here.
It'd be in a box.
It's like right on the edge. But ain't nothing we can do about it. What is that? Is that your Lego thing? What? You need to type louder. I can't even hear that. I've got tinnitus so bad that from years and years of punishment on a stage and no hearing protection working on cars and semis. So it's like I have to ask him what every time he talks, but I can hear the TV in the other room just, it's like it's blown. It's a frequency thing. It's hearing aids. Yeah, I have a feeling that sooner or later I'll have to do that, but that won't get rid of the tinnitus. I'll always have the ring. I got to read your lips. I can hear you, but I can't make it what you're saying. I have to physically read your lips.
Oh, great. You just messaged me. The iron.
Or it has to go through a speaker system. I don't know why that is. And if you talk through a speaker system, even at low volume, I can hear it really well. What time is it? It's almost 10. You got to sleep in tomorrow. You better get to bed. Shithead got woke up at like 2. I'd already been to St. Louis and back, which, by the way, today was a nightmare because the state police department here in Illinois decided they got 100 new members that they just, sworn in. So they decided to take them on I-70 from Effingham all the way to St. Louis and train them. So there was like 50, 75 cops up and down pulling people over. And the fact of the matter is it was dangerous because people are swerving. They'd see the cop, they'd slow down and swerve over right in front of you. You're 80,000 pounds, got to slam on the brakes. So I just brought her down to about 55 and just tapped the cruise control. And I just took my time because I wasn't going to get into all that because there's enough wrecks out on the interstate right now. But it was fucking dumb is what it was.
Yeah, Scott.
I got all the respect in the world for law enforcement, but that was dumb. I'm surprised there wasn't like a really, really bad accident. You're just, if you are, obey the goddamn speed limit. They'll probably pull you over anyway. Because, our governor's a jackass and he just taxed everybody and He raised all our taxes and everything else, and now they got to pay for all this crap. I ain't allowed to say on here, but I don't care. I know this is automotive channel, but our governor is a douchebag.
There's a new governor trying to get in, which I'd probably like.
Iowa, and Minnesota. What are you going to Minnesota for? There ain't nothing in Minnesota. This weekend, wife lost her job. Been a hell of a week. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Blah, blah. That's terrible. That means you got to get 2 jobs, right? Your tuner is in Minnesota. I know. You tell me that all the time. My tuner's right here.
Oh.
Me. I got a friend here that's actually in discussion with Aces, and he does a ton of Holly stuff, and he's getting ready to. He's going to be probably an official licensed Aces. He's a lot of people around here are fed up with Holly's stuff. The product itself, I think, is still good, like your throttle body and your computer system, but their wiring, my understanding, is a cheap piece of shit. And that's not for me. I've never used one. That's from my neighbor down here that's put in 20 of these things, all the way up to Terminator X. He's done them all, and he's fed up. He says they're not made well. The wiring is not made well. You get tired of replacing connectors. Our project is on hold.
Ours is too.
No need to put it on hold. There's always something you can do that don't cost money. Greg Shearer from Alnay. How are you, man? Ain't too far from me. You guys got the swamp ass going down there, I'm sure, just as bad as we do. Yeah, the throttle body. Aces has got the new Fusion, and we were looking at it at Good Guys, and it's a really nice unit. But still, if they want me to try one, I'll do it. But I'd still, man, computer off the engine, off to the side where air blows underneath it and over the top of it. That's still, I'm sure it's a great product, and I'll probably end up trying one out. But I don't like the idea of having that computer right. It'd be like me putting this damn thing right on top of the fireplace. It's gonna die eventually. Aces is the cheaper one, but they're even better than the Phytech. I mean, all in all, they're all going to work good for you. Just they all have their problems. They all have this, all of that. The only thing I tell people is if you're going to put a kill shot or a kill shot 2 or the Fusion on your car, and you don't want to have to find a dyno or pay a shit ton of money for a tuner, leave the ignition system alone. Just put the fuel system on and run your basically the negative or the whatever goes to your, I can't think of it right now. I'm lightheaded and tired, but whatever goes to your tachometer goes to the Aces, and on that second wiring harness, there's in and there's out to your tach, so you don't lose nothing. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't mess around with timing if you don't absolutely have to. That car right there behind us has a ready to run with a tunnel ram, and I haven't touched that thing other than my guy Joe. He did a few little things, and then when we were going to Good Guys, I ended up turning the Learn back on because it was getting a little lean. So I just went it to Learn, and I'll tell you what, that little adjustment that he made in the fuel table and me turning the learn on at about 10%, it's not the full 15 like it comes from factory, it's about 10. Phenomenal. It's like, it's perfect. And I ain't touching that damn thing. Other than I might put some roller rockers on the top end. But YJ is carved. YJ is actually the, it would have been that, I don't know what the hell, it's like a 1-barrel. I don't even know what that had on it. Right now it's got the Weber on it, and that I hate that thing. I mean, I absolutely despise that thing. It's the wrong one. It needs to be gone through again. The motor's great. I don't like that carb. It's doggy. I could put the regular old school one. I got an extra one from that other Jeep, that CJ7. I could throw it on there. That thing would run so much better. But I think one of those is going to end up getting an Aces on it. We don't know yet. Probably the other black one.
This Camaro has 2 play features that I made.
Yeah.
So you got the standard.
It looks like a steering wheel.
Well, it's basically the same thing.
Oh.
But you just flip
It does have a tunnel ram, don't it? Oh, it's got blower.
Yeah. And I made it myself.
Yeah, he made it himself.
Well,
That thing cost me a load to St. Louis.
what? I wasn't talking about the car. I meant this.
I know.
Oh, I'm just gonna put this in the trunk.
Mine is TBI. It's an 89. Yes, single barrel. If it's carb, singular TBI injector as well. It may be. It may have been a TBI. I don't know. I would rather it be carved or definitely an aftermarket fuel injection system.
It has these stupid headlights that I don't like. I like the circular ones. They're the LED things.
Well, no, we don't have lights in it, does it?
No.
Like battery powered?
No.
I didn't think it did.
We can get them though. And it has a.
Oh, Justin, are you guys going to No Name Nationals this year? Well, the thing is because they moved, I don't know. We'll think about that because they moved duct tape drags, and we've kind of got it down to 2 main things a year that we want to make sure we do long haul, and that's Power Tour, unless it goes too far east. If it goes northeast, I'm not. That's too far. We gotta, every day I lose $1,300 for every day that I miss work. So we'll do Power Tour and we go to duct tape drags. That's our main 2. But since they moved it, and really, No Name Nationals is just down the road on 57 from here. It's a couple hours, 2-3 hours. I don't know. Maybe we could bring Gutless down there as a test run. We'll see. We got to see how things go. Central Canada, and go outside and turn a fan on and blow it this way. Jesus. It's got to be a lot nicer up there than it is here.
Mom's watching Ozzy Osbourne tribute.
Yeah, you'll be in Joplin. I'm not sure what time we'll get down there. It's still too far away. I got so much crap going on. Oh my God, I'm tired. But it's just like, let me go back. I missed something. I know I did. Greg Shearer. Yeah, it's bad. Before you got on here, I was just saying I went outside after I got home from work and tried to do a bunch of shit outside, and I hit about killed me.
Oh, oh no! What have I thought of?
I don't know. Nobody can see you anyway.
Take the NOS out of the Supra, put it in the Camaro.
No.
Listen, I could put the fuel cell in the Supra now.
Haven't you ever seen that thing with Dax Shepard when the guy says, "This got nitrous? This got nitrous?" No, nitrous is for this has got cubic inches. Cubic inches is better. It just sounds better. Like even I had nothing against all the turbo stuff with the LSs, whatever floats your boat. Look, puts the car on the road. It still don't sound like a big screaming SV8 just railing out the pipes. You just can't beat it. That's my opinion, obviously. But like we're building that, or he's going to build that Pontiac. I've been talking to a bunch of different builders, Dalton, Butler, 10 Indian. I've been talking to anybody and everybody about what I could do about it without having to get too crazy with the heads, because it's got 6.8 heads, 6x8 heads, and they're like 8-to-1 compression. So that's lower, like way lower than the big block 400 that's in the Ranchero.
I'll let a thumper cam.
Yeah, he just wants to build it so it sounds cool. We're not looking for power here. And 8-to-1, that's a little. We may have to skip it on this one and just put like a Summit. Even the 2801 Summit cam, which is kind of an old grind, Pontiac grind, it's actually too big. And I've got the original cam out there, but I'm looking for some heads. Might find something a little more closed chamber and get that up to about 9.25 or 9.5. So yeah, but I'm not building small block Chevy. Go price some Pontiac heads. They're quite proud of them. They are what they are. It's just like heads for Gutless here behind me. See you, Gunther. But it's got the E heads on it. They're not bad. And the aluminum ones for Metalbrock, they aren't milled the greatest. They're just, I mean, you send them to Modelo, the first thing they do is rip them apart and start cutting. I mean, they're better than what I have, but damn, $1,200 a head. Why? Why would I do that? So either that, or I may take them up to. I hate to do it that way, though. I'd rather it had, actual metal there causing the compression than trying to take all of the head off to lower it. I don't like doing that. I'd rather just have a head with a good combustion chamber. Gunther, get Zeppy a good double bacon cheeseburger. He had 2 cheeseburgers tonight. Did you bring that in, by the way, the extra one? Or did you leave it out in the car?
I don't know.
Oh. Son of a bitch is probably sitting out in the car in this heat.
It's probably cooking.
Great. Probably re-cooking it. Keeping the cheese warm. Appreciate that, Gunther. You see that? He just gave you $10.
Yay.
That's awesome.
I forgot I put this on.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get off of here. I got to get up in the morning, go back to St. Louis. Hopefully, they're done with their bullshit. Because if they pull you over, they're training people. You're gonna get fined for something. You could have an immaculate vehicle. It doesn't matter. You're Trump. They're gonna try to find something. It don't matter how perfect you are, how good you are, and that has nothing to do with Trump. I'm not saying he's perfect good, but you know what I mean. They're gonna find something. They gave a guy here a few months back like a $550 fine for low windshield wiper fluid. Illinois. You can skip it, do it. But we gotta go. I gotta get my butt to bed. But I'll try to redo this camera idea because I kind of like coming in here more than sitting outside. More comfortable anyway. Maybe we'll just put all this in your room and we'll do it in there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just go on through.
Then just give me my own channel.
I mean, you going up 57 or you going up 64 over to St. Louis? Because I don't know where they're going to be tomorrow. 70 today, so that means they'll probably pick a different spot tomorrow. They'll go all around the state except Chicago. No, no, we don't do that up there. We don't do it where all the crime is. We just come down here and, don't get me started.
You should give me my own channel.
Give you your own channel? No.
What?
Nope. We have a channel. This is your channel. You wanted this channel.
So technically that means I get the money, right?
No, because you don't pay the money. Now you're starting to sound like your older brother.
Well,
You'll get a foot in your ass.
Well,
I already got one big brat. I don't need another one.
You want another mustache?
Yeah.
You can buy his own.
Sure. We're out of here. I'll probably put the new video out for people that aren't subscribers. I'll probably put it out tomorrow. But that's the last one I have until we start moving around here. I might do a day in the life in the truck. Like take the GoPro and just here's a day in the life. Nothing spectacular, but some people have asked for it. But anyway, we're out here. I appreciate it. Gunther, if you're still on here, I appreciate everything. Hopefully see some of you guys on Power or not. Where are we going? Poverty Tour. I'm going to need Poverty Tour. We're probably going to need a damn handout. Anyway, take care, guys.